The bloom is underway, folks. She's just starting to spill out. Wow, look at that beauty. Well, folks, look what we got here. We have our pineapple plant that has flowered. And she's, again, really progressing. This is the variety that has multiple shoots that come out. See one right there? See, there's one right there. It just continuously rejuvenates itself. Here's an old shoot here, which I think I'm just going to have to... It had a pineapple on it at one time. But this variety definitely is the one to get if you can get it. This will re-sprout and you can keep adding, you know, like for instance, this shoot right here, I can have a pineapple. That shoot right inside there, I can get a pineapple. So there's a couple shoots that just keeps coming. And here's another little baby shoot right down there. So, you know, this pineapple plant here, I can't seem to get another variety like it. I think it is a Hawaiian variety, but I'm not 100% sure. But they said that the variety that I got loves to shoot shoots or slits, and there they are. So this is the only variety so far that I have that has done that. Okay, so now, I bought some new calcium carbonate. And I hit this about, I don't know, shortly after that video I did with you guys. So I'd say about, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I hit it with the new calcium carbonate. And then just like that, I had flowers. Now, I'm not going to say, maybe the old stuff worked, maybe it did not. I don't know. Let's just say it takes 3 to 6 weeks to get flowering. I don't know. But either way, I looked inside and sure enough, she started flowering. This one really took off. But anyway, so that is the dream. And there you have it, folks. It's a beautiful specimen. But I think this is the Hilo. You're going to have to do some research yourself and try to find them. But, you know, in the store, they keep changing the breed and everything. So a lot of the pineapples are a one-time deal. So once you have the pineapple, it dies and that's it. You're done. But with this, look at this, it just keeps shooting out new shoots, and that's what we want. That's less work for you, and it just feels good, you know. Adios, amigos. And folks, here's the other one. Looking real good. And this is a smaller pineapple, so it looks like it could be a smaller flower too. So it's just a matter of, you know, wait and see thing. But yes, this one sprouted just, well, I don't know, a couple weeks or a week later I seen it flowering. So either way, keep at it, you'll get it. So I'm very happy with the results that I got. See you later, bye. Well, good morning to my viewers. How are you guys doing today? It is June, I think it's June 10th. Yeah, it's going crazy. Like I said, this is a green monster now in here. Take a look at it. It's just growing like crazy. I gotta have to trim some of these vines back to keep the sunlight in here, but I think we'll be okay. You can see this tomato plant here. It's still growing pretty good, so indirect light is really what you all need, you know. So, but yeah, we got tons of blossoms, and we're gonna have lots of tomatoes again this year. And I think I'm basically repeating what I did last year, and that's really what I was after. So the other thing is that my peppers, they're nice and full now. They look real good, you know. They look better than last year, in my opinion. So anyways, I'm looking forward to that harvest as well. No blossoms except for one. I think there's one blossom on here, but they take a while. They take time to get blossoms. They're kind of a slow grower, in my opinion, but but yeah. And then so we're at June 10th, and these are way bigger than you'd get outside right now, so I think that's a big plus. It's a big plus. Last night around 10 o'clock, 10:30, maybe 11 o'clock, I went out and looked for snails and slugs, and I found plenty, and I got at least 100 of them. So I stomped them to their death. I know, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, you know, to keep on your crop. So I found just a few in here, not too many, but I did find a few, but not many. All outside though in the grass I found a lot. So the rule of thumb is, what I'm finding out is, this is what you need to do. If you have a flower or a favorite flower and you have a lot of snails and slugs, you got to do a test drive, right? So you take your plant, you set it outside, and if you see snails already on it, and then the first day, that means they really like the foliage. But there are certain plants that the snails don't like, and they won't even touch it. Like these tomato plants, they won't touch. The pepper plants, they won't touch. So, but there's certain things they do not like. So you have to find out for yourself. Now, I bought 2 plants from the nursery, and they just, the lupin, it's a lupin, they just defoliated the plant like no tomorrow. There must have been 5 of them on there at night. And then the other thing is, there was one, oh yeah, my purple coneflower. It's a broadleaf, so you might want to keep that in the perspective, is that the broader the leaf, the more they can chew on and more of the surface they can get on. But it doesn't matter. If it's a narrow leaf, they'll get on it. So you just got to find those plants they don't like. So you just have to set them out there and just buy one plant. Don't buy 5, buy 1. And then you'll decide if that plant is, you know, up for the task of Snail City. So, but I found a lot of slugs last night, more than I ever thought I would. And I went to town. I was trying to find my cat last night. She just was stubborn. She didn't want to come in, so I had to play the old food trick. She finally came to her senses, I guess, as you would say. So, but anyways, life is good. I gotta water this puppy up pretty soon. We're gonna have tomatoes on these vines. So looking forward to that. I think this one here, right here, is a cherry tomato. So it's the tallest of the bunch, and rightly so, because they grow pretty wicked and they do produce a lot. So looking forward to, they will probably form their first tomatoes this year. And yeah, so life is good. One other point I want to make out to you is that this weekend, on Saturday and Sunday, we had a cloudy weather, okay? And so I had the fans running in here, okay? And I also had my water feature out in the back here running as well. So this is all run by solar, right? Well, I have the one battery, right, for the 4 solar panels over here. So I have 400 watts of solar panel. It could not even keep up on a cloudy day. 2 fans and a water pump, meaning a small water pump. That's 3 little devices that really don't they don't demand a lot of electricity, but it could not keep up. So I had to basically shut things off until, you know, the battery would charge itself up again. So just to give you an idea, that doesn't matter. On a cloudy day, you're done. You ain't gonna get much unless you have a totally a huge battery backup, but you're gonna pay the bucks. So anyways, just food for thought on that. So something that you might want to keep in your mind if you are going solar. So solar is great, but it's it's not an all-win solution. So just keep that in mind. But they did raise our rates this year in Washington. They went up. My electric bill went up almost $30. I'm like, that's bullshit. But anyways, they want us to all go solar. And they say, oh, we know it rains a lot here. They're full of it. I'm telling you. You're going to pay out of the nose anyways out of it. You want to do it yourself anyways because it costs a lot of money. But anyways, everything went up, as everybody knows, right? I'm pissed off as much as anybody else. So, but anyways, everything's good. Life is good. Adios, amigos. Bye.